If you're hoping to maximize contributions to your retirement accounts, the rules have changed. There are some new contribution rules that go into effect for 2025. So when you make contributions into retirement accounts, such as IRAs, which are individual retirement accounts, and or employer-sponsored retirement accounts, such as 401ks, 403bs, or 457s, maybe TSPs, or whatever your employer offers, the IRS limits how much you can put in each year. I guess, Congress doesn't want you to have too much of a good thing. So there are limits. So in addition to regular contribution limits, some folks are eligible for extra catch-up contributions. The concept of a catch-up contribution is to allow people of a certain age the ability to contribute more as they are getting closer to retirement and may need to do some catching up. As a result of changes made by the Secure Act 2.0 legislation, the catch-up rules for workplace saving plans are now a bit more complicated. So here's what you need to know. IRA and Roth IRA account owners age 50 or older have been able to make catch-up contributions of $1,000 for several years now. According to the Secure Act 2.0, that number is supposed to be indexed for inflation starting in 2024. But the limit remained the same, $1,000 for 2025. The IRS has not indicated why it was not increased for 2025, but it is anticipated that it will increase for inflation in future years. So for 2025, eligible individuals who will be age 50 or older on December 31st, 2025, can make an IRA or a Roth IRA contribution up to $8,000. So that's $7,000 of regular contributions plus the $1,000 catch-up contribution. Now, to be eligible, you do have to have earned income, and you may or may not be eligible to make a direct Roth IRA contribution based on your income. If your income is considered to be too high, then you can still get it done, but you just have to do it with a Backdoor Roth strategy. And that is where you make an after-tax contribution to a traditional IRA and then convert to Roth afterwards. So there's an extra step in there, but the same end goal can be achieved. Now, for 401ks, 403bs, 457s, employer plans, the catch-up contributions for participants age 50 and older are optional, meaning that the IRS allows you to do it, but your specific company plan may or may not allow them. Overwhelmingly, most employer plans do allow them, but just be aware that some don't. So for 2025, the regular 401k contribution limit is $23,500. Now on top of that, participants who are age 50 or older during the year can contribute an additional $7,500 for a total of $31,000 for 2025. But now, additionally, starting in 2025, there is what we call a super catch-up contribution for employers with a 401k, 403b, or 457 plans. Specifically turn ages 60, 61, 62, or 63 during the calendar year. Now, if that is you, then you may be eligible to make even higher catch-up contributions, specifically for those years. So for 2025, the super catch-up limit is $11,250 instead of the regular catch-up limit of $7,500. The $11,250 figure was derived by multiplying $7,500 by 150%. So an age 60 to 63 employee can defer up to a total of $34,750. Now keep in mind that the super catch-up contribution for 2025 is only available for those who turn ages 60 through 63. Anytime during 2025, that's going to work. For anyone turning 60 in the year, the full catch-up is available for that year, and it's not prorated for part of the year. So if you will be 64 in 2025, unfortunately, you are not eligible to make a super catch-up contribution. So let me give you a couple of examples to help clarify. In example 1, we have Jim, who's participating in a 401k plan that allows the super catch-up contributions. He turns age 59 on December 31st, 2024. Since Jim will turn 60 years old in 2025, he is eligible for the full super catch-up, even though he will only be age 60 for one day that year. Okay, in example 2, we have Jim's coworker, Jane. She turns age 63 on December 31st of 2024. Since Jane will turn 64 during 2025, she cannot make the super catch-up contribution, even though she's 63 for almost the entire year, but that one day. So Jane would still be eligible for the regular age 50 catch-up, the $7,500, but not the super catch-up. Now, I don't know why the lawmakers limit these super catch-up contributions to these specific ages, but that is what they did, and that is the current law. Now, when it comes to maxing out your contributions, depending on your situation and your goals, it doesn't always make sense to max out an employer plan. Now, taking advantage of any employer matching contribution is always a priority, but there can be reasons to not exceed the requirements above the match. Now, you may have better investment options outside of a company plan. There are other reasons why it may make sense, but it does depend on your tax strategies also. How much do you want in a tax-deferred account versus tax-free Roth accounts? I discuss those strategies a lot more in my new book, The 5W Retirement Blueprint. Reading this book may be the most important thing you do for your retirement preparation. It really does give you an overview of all the key issues. The book is available for pre-order with a launch date of February 25th, 2025. So if you are watching this after that date, then the book is already available. For more information, please visit financialfastlane.com, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the Financial Fast Lane.
A new edition of the Holistic Retirement Planning Revolution by Lane G. Martinson. Lane Martinson is back with an all-encompassing plan, a blueprint to guide you through the 5 W's of managing and preserving your wealth.